How's it going? How's everybody doing? That's what I meant to say. We're combining beans. Just getting emptied into the grain cart here. Haven't done a live stream yet during harvest, so I thought I would do one. I have some news for you guys. We're going to wait a little bit, let a few more people join before we get to that. I hope that I have good enough cell phone service that this works okay. It's a touch spotty around here, but this field should be okay. If it cuts out, let me know. I will be back, I promise, but we'll see. So, anyway, let me get my chat all set up here, how we want it. Start reading some of your comments. Live chats, everything. I am in the combine, so I do have to pay attention a little bit. You know, make sure everything's still working good, but we can make this work. Start on the water already. Okay, where are we at? From Illinois, how's your harvest going for you guys this year? Harvest is going pretty well. I would say we are right at half done with soybeans right now, about a third done on corn, so that's going well. Big announcement, 100 bushel beans at 13%. Not quite 100 bushel beans here. Right now I'm combining the field that we had a lot of white mold in. This is the field that I irrigated corn in last year. And it is, they're good, they're 60s, but the white mold is hurting big time. Baby number 3. No, that's not the announcement. Big gains and picking up more lane. Brock is leasing his hay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that 5 acres, big gains. Nope, that's not it. Hello from St. Louis, Michigan. Hello, switching to red machines, that's not it. I like all your guesses though. Uncle Phil also appear and speak on camera. No, we're getting closer, I feel like, but no. That's not it either. New truck. I got a new truck last spring. That's not it. Oh, you mean semi-truck. Nope, we did not buy a new semi-truck. We've been looking around a little bit. Probably won't do anything until after fall, but yeah. Carly, welcome. Natalie loves watching your videos. That would be my cousin. Her daughter. Thanks for watching. That's awesome. What did you buy me? Greetings from Greece. I think I know what it is. What I missed planting wheat in Sandusky, Ohio. You haven't missed anything yet. How many acres of beans left? We're about half done, Hans. Good afternoon. You guys get any of the rain last night? Well, I'm combining, so we didn't get much rain. We had just a couple hundredths early last night, like 10 o'clock, right after I quit. I actually started sprinkling on my way home, so we did not get much. Hi from Adrian, France. New combine coming next year. You're doing a great job by Farm 2. Thank you, Donald. Different combine. You're getting an X9. New combine. House is done. The house is not done, but they're making progress. The drywallers have been there yesterday and today. Hi from England. 780, sponsored by Dr. Pepper. Wouldn't that be awesome? Is that a 790 cab? This is not a 790 cab. This is a 680 cab. This is the same combine we've been running for 8 years now. You get to demo a John Deere Gator. No, they don't give Gator demos, I don't think. I don't know that you can get much for anything for demos right now because nobody has any new equipment. New combine, bigger combine, new 780. Go Hawks. I don't know about that one. Hi from Netherlands. You know you're about to celebrate a 2-year anniversary with over 500 clips on YouTube, don't you? Yeah, what is today? That's a good point. Today is the 12th, so it was October 13th. Tomorrow, when I started filming 2 years ago doing this type of video, or my normal type of video, so yeah, we're 2 years into it. We're going to be 525 videos almost in 2 years. That's insane. But yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Oh, no, Eric, that is definitely not it. Getting cows, no. Hi from Central Texas, welcome. Gonna box Zach. Why would I box Zach? Is he doing boxing? I don't know. X1100, no. Strip till rig, I wish, but it is way too wet for that. That's probably not gonna happen this year. Gonna have Brian Brown on the next video. No. Tim bought all his seed from you last Friday. No. Boy, you guys and your baby talk. I don't know about this. Getting a Prairie Wind thingy. Can you stick a camera in the combine showing different functions? I'm gonna try that. All right, now we gotta go back. Carly. Yeah. All right. Go back to live chat. Now am I always up? There's always say new house, new baby. Do they say that? I've heard that. I don't know about that, but profits from 21 will cover inputs at 22. Maybe. 21 is set up to make a little bit of money, but 22 is going to cost us a lot to plant the crop. So, when are you getting a 1050? I don't know what a 1050 is. Is that a Fendt tractor? I feel like that's a Fendt tractor. We're not buying a Fendt. All right. Well, we've got enough people. We've been on here for a few minutes now. So, I've been combining beans today. We're using our combine, X680. Things are going okay. It is 3:30. We've got 48 acres done. I started at like 10 o'clock. These beans are sort of tough. It's been a little slow going today, but it would go faster if my combine would stop breaking down. I had a cutter bar break. We had something break in the grain tank. Watch tomorrow's video. You'll see that. I've also had some issues with a fuel dosing pump on this combine. We had the tech out here a little bit ago to look at that, and basically we need a new fuel dosing pump. I told him I'd rather have a new combine than a fuel dosing pump for this one. So tomorrow they're bringing our new S780 out, which I'm pretty excited about, honestly. Yeah, so that's our big announcement. We did buy a new combine. It will be here tomorrow morning, finally, and we're gonna get to figure that out tomorrow. So that is exciting. I'm looking forward to it. This combine, this S680, has been a great combine. It is a 2014 model. We bought it brand new. It now has 2,608 hours on it. For the most part, I cannot complain. It's been everything that we've needed in the combine, everything we could ask for, but little things break a lot. Like I've had 3 breakdowns today. We had that chain break the other day and just stuff. And so typically we've run combines for 7 years-ish, and it was time to think about it. We actually looked last winter a little bit, decided to hold off. We were sort of looking at a year or two old used ones, but I thought they were ridiculously overpriced then. So after wheat harvest, we started looking around a little bit more, and there wasn't a ton of used ones around. There was a few, but I was looking online, and I found a dealer over by Cleveland actually that had a new combine listed. And so I called them and I said, "What's going on? Why do you have a new combine?" I thought maybe somebody ordered it and canceled it or something. And they said, "No, we just ordered it for stock." And I tried to get a price out of them on it, but they didn't want to give me one. I was a serious buyer, and I asked, and I said, "Can I get a price?" And they came back 5 minutes later and said, "Oh, it sold yesterday." Yet it remained on their website for the next month and a half. So whether it actually sold or not, I don't know. I kind of feel like they just didn't want to give me a price on it. I don't know. Combines on order from a year before, that they would have ordered like in August of 2020, September of 2020, and they were supposed to come in for the fall here. So we put our name on one, and we were going to get it all for the fall. And then last week he sent me a picture of it sitting in their shop. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was not in a big hurry to get it down here because this combine had been running okay, and I was thinking let's just use it and do as much as we can. I really didn't want to get the new combine dirty. I was thinking maybe if I could just have a clean combine sitting in the barn all year, we'll have a brand new service all day until I go to do a live stream. That's how it works. Is the combine still surging? Woohoo, yeah, okay. Heard an S770 will keep up with a 680. Well, then a 780 ought to be better than a 680. We ought to have more power so I don't have to drive so slow in these beans. Did you get a gold key with it? We did not get a gold key. I asked about that because when it was supposed to be built in early September, I thought, oh, we could go out and do it. But it doesn't sound like they're doing gold key tours at the factories right now with the COVID stuff. So no gold key tour. For those of you that don't know, a gold key is where you can actually go to the factory when they're making it and watch your machine move down the line as it's being assembled. Really cool. We've done that before. I actually did that with this combine, and we did it with some tractors that we bought in the past too. So it is on wheels, Larry. It is not on tracks. Tracks are an $80,000 option. So no, we did not get tracks. We're getting tires. It's the same tires that are on this one, the 650 duals. Are you getting a new Draper head with the 780? Well, we are getting a new Draper head, but it is not in yet. So while we will be running a new Draper, we don't have it yet. We're not going to be running it until probably, I don't know when it's coming. If it comes in the next week or two, we might run it this year. I would love to be done with beans by the time it comes in so that we don't have to worry about it, and I got my beans out of the field mostly. So I don't know about that, but we are getting a new Draper. Congrats on the 780, love it. Love our two 790s. Awesome. Yeah, I heard Trippy Farmer had issues, and you know that it does happen, but there's nothing I can do about that. So that new combine smell, yes. Watching the video where you cut that old disc up for scrap hurt a little because that's the type of equipment I buy and use. Did I cut an old disc up for, like that really old one that was mangled up in the fence row? Is that what you're talking about? That was a long time ago, and that was not salvageable. 12-row cornet, no. Unfortunately, we are not going to get a 12-row cornet. I shouldn't say unfortunately. We could if we wanted to, but we are actually going to keep the cornet that we have. There's not as much to gain in upgrading corn heads as there was in Drapers. And I've already done a lot of the upgrades to our current corn head to make it like the newer ones. And we can't keep the corn away from an 8-row. How are we going to keep it away from a 12-row? It's just, it's not practical. It doesn't work. So no, we're going to stick with our 8-row corn head. We're not doing anything there. So all right, so I just made a round. My grain cart is already full. I do see Phil coming down the road with a truck. So we're gonna jump out of the combine here, jump in the grain cart and take it down to the road to unload it. He's gonna park the truck back over there by and then we'll run along with that for a minute. Okay. Let's go. Flip you over. All right, where are we at? Cheers from Switzerland. Will your new Draper have flip over reels? Yes, it will have flip over reel. So I could have got it on this head, but on some bean heads they have where the tines on the reel will actually do 100, well, it's 360 over the top of it to fling any beans that may be caught on there off and stuff. It's supposed to help with wrapping and prevent that a little bit. I think it will work. I think it will help, but yeah, we are going to have that. Expectations on when you will have it in the field tomorrow, literally tomorrow. They're going to bring it down in the morning, and we're going to get it hooked up and set up, and we're going to be running it tomorrow. What's the announcement, Dan? We've got a new S780 coming tomorrow, new combine. That's the big announcement for today's video. Prairie air reel to go with the new Draper. No, not for now anyway. I'm still not convinced that it is necessary to put an air reel on a Draper. Maybe it would help, but I'm not losing 2 to 3 bushels of beans per acre at the head. It's not happening. I'm not. If you watched this morning's video, you saw where we checked loss yesterday. I'm losing 1/4 to 1/2 of a bushel, maybe total, through the head and the combine. So there is no way that putting an air reel on a Draper is going to save me 2 to 3 bushel an acre like they claim, because I'm not losing that. So I'm not saying that's beneficial. I'm just saying I don't know that I need it. Whoa. All right. You need to hurry up and get those boys of your CDLs so they can haul for you. Yeah. Well, part of the problem right now is that we're hauling to the elevator. It's probably 20 or 25 miles from here, so he's got sort of long hauls to get here and or get it dumped and get back. We're not running the cart through the field, so we're just parking it again and I'm dumping into it. It works okay. Keep videoing so I can farm. Bin extensions. That's fantastic. Congratulations. I'm hoping for an 8RT. I'm hoping for an 8RX, but 8RT would be cool too. Yeah, not a tractor yet. All right, I gotta get this unloaded. Let's see here. Oh yeah, you guys can see even. Cool. Thoughts on how the new will affect productivity? Well, just a minute. Pods are hanging up in the grain cart, making this really difficult. You guys can't see it, but the beans don't want to come out when they get pods plugging up the grate. Yep. Crawling to get them. Do we want to try and get them out? You didn't do it last time, or?
I have, but I
Can't get them all because you got to run it.
I don't know. I didn't know if I should open the gate.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be that difficult. I've been doing parts of it, and then, you know, let it open a little bit. This whole front thing is just pretty.
Let me climb in, and I'll just kind of sit on the ledge, and you can run it and empty it so I can go and get some more and clear it out a little bit. You know? All right, we got to do a little grain cart cleaning. That's a problem when none of that will come out. A big problem. You guys hang out right here for a minute and watch. Oh, not good. We're getting a lot of pods in the tank, and it's causing problems. So I'm gonna stand up here out of the way on the side and let him run it. And we'll clean some of this out, and hopefully some of that will go. And then we can do some more. Oh, there they go. So the pods are, because the beans are a little tough, and because my combine's not, well, that's part of the reason I want the new combine too. You guys remember when I took those concaves out, after we were done with beans? And we changed over from those convex concaves, well, the convex to my round bars. And, well, that was because we thought we were getting a new combine before harvest. Had I known we weren't going to, I would have let the convex in, because they do a better job and we don't get these pods. The round bars that are in the combine are wore out. They're not doing a very good job. Alright, he's going to shut it off, so I'm going to jump down there and push some more around. Alright, gonna have to run it some more. thought there was like 8,000 pounds in here. There's a lot. And it won't flow down. It's not fun. It's still moving. Slowly, but it is. All right. I bet you've never seen somebody have to do this on a live stream before. I'm running again. You guys bored yet? Oh, we're getting closer. Still flowing. Kind of. Oh, man. This is not fun. I'm about done. I'm done. That's enough. How about that for some quality YouTube content? Whoa. Burrs. Yeah, it's been throwing that code that was causing them fuel filters issue. I changed them and didn't fix it, so the fuel dosing pump is bad. Needs a new one. I told them I want a new combine instead, so they're going to bring a new one tomorrow. They said they got the stuff to make it work, so they're going to do it. I'm out of shape. Now I'm wore out. Go back and get in my combine. And I got a boot full of beans. About time for a new pair of work boots. Mine One's got holes in it. Holes big enough to let soybeans in. It's too warm for this sweatshirt, I can tell you that. Oh, what do we got in our cart now? $200. That's better than 8,000 that was in there when we started that. I'll get back to your comments in a second. We'll get back in the combine. Ooh, the neighbors pulled in across the road with their grain truck and a cart. They're gonna shell corn. That's good for them. All right, let's go back in the combine. Ah. Track costs as much as one set of tires. Yeah, that might be true. Flip you over again. Oh, that was an adventure. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but no guarantees there. These beans are just potty. We don't have good drying weather right now. It's been cloudy all day. The beans started at 15% this morning. They've been 15% all day. They haven't dried at all, which is unusual. Usually they'll dry throughout the day. But we just haven't had any sun, so. Okay, let's get you guys resituated. There we go. So we get to see it on Thursday, right? Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'll film tomorrow. Yes, that video will come out on Thursday. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you might see it tomorrow. But yeah, video Thursday will have the new combine in it. Call Brock for help with the cart unload. Yeah, I should have called Brock. He had to work last night and probably tonight. He's not here today, but I think he's coming tomorrow. In fact, I guarantee he's coming tomorrow once he sees this. You watching, Brock? That being an 8-row crop tires for saying 8-row. I know we're talking about tires in the combine, but I'm not following you there. Good morning from Australia. How much did I miss? Well, Stephen, did you see me crawling in the grain cart? It's a Phil sighting. I told you. You're right, Rick. It was a Phil sighting. You may have even heard him talking there briefly. Twin 650 and tracks. In fact, of soil compaction and efficiency to move. I couldn't tell you what the differences are, soil compaction wise or any of that. Tracks are better, no doubt about it. Tracks are also narrower. They're not as wide as the 650 duals, which would be an advantage in certain things. As far as how much it takes to move them, I don't know. I have no idea what parasitic loss of tracks compared to tires is. I have no idea. Flighting wore out. Are you talking about on the grain cart? No. It is not that. It is that grate in there. The pods don't flow down through it and they kind of build up. The holes are too small in it. And normally it doesn't matter, but when you get a bunch of pods, kind of builds up, and then the beans don't push down through it, and there's nothing getting to the auger. And so I gotta go in there and do that. Again, like I was saying in the cart, hopefully you can hear me. It's an issue with this combine. It's concaves, and I just can't clean them up very good. And the weather conditions, if it was dry and these beans were 13% and the pods were cracking right open, we wouldn't have that kind of an issue. But it's not. It's the weather we've got, and we're going because we have to go. My Condex KX7 concaves would do a whole lot better job than these ones are, but I took them out because I thought we were going to have a new combine before fall. I didn't. I decided to run the round bars the way they were, and for the most part they've been fine. But it is what it is. We're going to run the round bars, the new round bars, in the new combine this fall. We'll put the Condexes in before next year. I like those concaves. I think they would do a much better job, but it wasn't worth. Maybe it would have been. Knowing how much I know, what I know now about how much we were going to run with this combine, I may have left them or put them back in. I didn't know at the time, and it was always kind of a when's the new one coming? We don't know, and so I didn't. Congrats on the new combine. Thank you. Seeing Phil on camera and almost hearing him, almost as good as Bigfoot's like, yeah. Wait, new combine. Yes, Ken, new combine. Beans in the shoes. Yes, I have beans in the shoes. Rake or a shovel. A shovel would have been helpful. I don't have one. Time for a new cart. It is not the cart's fault. That cart is awesome. Take the grizzly grate out. It might help it flow better. Yeah, taking the grate out would work, but that runs in other risks. On the way home from work, hopefully I can get home and see the live stream go green. Tell the story of the combine again, please. What story of the combine? We got a new one coming tomorrow. Watching from Ireland. Next purchase a shovel. Yeah. Never seen anyone in the cart digging out before. Yeah, Jim, you get live stream, all kinds of good content here at Borderview Farms. Let me tell you. Vibrating motor on there to make it. Yeah, there you go. That would work. I'm thinking one of those little emergency shovels might be good for the cart tractor. To be fair, this is it's the second time I've had to get in the cart this fall and do that, but I've never had to do it in the other 2 years that we've run this cart. So it's a phenomenon of poor performance from the combine as far as threshing and grain cleaning, and weather conditions making it even more difficult. It's not all the cart's fault. Hydraulic motor hooked to a remote on the tractor that has a shaker weight on it. There you go. Good spot for me. Yeah, thanks, man. Run the cart through the field for a bit, it'll shake down. You know, I had that same thought when it first started happening. The problem is those tracks make it too dang smooth. It doesn't shake around enough. Something not working the way it should, or just poor design? Yeah, I've answered that. Wet beans. They may have been a little bit wet in there too. Too many pods. That's exactly why. Too many pods. Yes, that was Phil. Lots of new folks in the stream. Yes, new combine. It's a lot of bridge pods and effort. Time to change concaves. Yep, see, Larry? Exactly. Every day blowing pine moisture cord in the silo. Yeah, I can imagine. How many acres do you have? I have a 700-acre farm in Iowa, and I just want to know, I'm curious. We're a little over 3,000 acres total. Vancouver, Washington, welcome. Congrats, I'm sure it's very exciting for all of you. How long did it take from time of ordering? Yeah, so on the new combine, so we actually put our name on it in July, but this combine was ordered a year ago in August or September. I don't know exactly when. The dealer had ordered it in as a dealer stock. For them to sell when they wanted to or when they needed to. But when we put our name on it, it still had not been manufactured. In fact, we were still able to select some of the options and codes that we wanted on it. So we got this combine spec'd out exactly how we want it, just like if we had ordered a new one. The thing about ordering a new one in August when we were looking, or in July, I think the first week of August is when Deere had their early order program for combines, But those are combines you would be lucky to get before next fall of 22. So we were fortunate we were able to get one put our name on one that had been ordered a year ago. It's a 21 model year combine, not a 22. I'm pretty sure. I think that's right. Maybe it's a 22. I guess I don't know that. Don't need to go to the gym today. No, I do not. Of all the farm YouTubers, I learned the most from you. Thank you. Always interesting to see how you work overseas, so please keep up the good work. Cool. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, your work coming out too. Hard work. When's Berkey bean harvest? Yeah, that's kind of weather dependent. We were kind of hoping to move there last week, and then it rained and it didn't work out. So I don't know yet. There is chances. Tomorrow looks like a good day, but then there's chances of rain towards the end of the week. If I had to guess right now, I would say towards the middle of the end of next week we'll end up in Berkey. The thing is, when we go down there, we're going to want to go down there and do all of the corn and the beans and not move again. So it's really going to take some time down there, and if we can get all the beans done here first, we might do that. But we'll see. So the good brother that you are, you're trying to set Brock up with Anna. I am not trying to set Brock up with Anna. I mean, Brock's a good guy, but what did you get? We got a S780 coming tomorrow. Since the pulley rant. I'm sure I had a pulley rant. I don't remember that. S780. Love your channel. You make awesome farm content. Thank you. Will that new combine come with auto adjust? Yes. Our new combine is coming with a package called Combine Advisor. It actually has a camera in the clean grain elevator and the tailings elevator that will take a picture of the sample and automatically adjust the combine to keep the pods out. Exactly what we're fighting. There's going to be a learning curve with this new combine, I'm sure of that. But yes, that will be very cool. What are your total acres? A little over 3,000 total. Have you harvested the field with the chicken litter? Well, the fields that we applied chicken litter on last year, I can look. I think we did part of one at least. No, maybe. I'm not sure. But the fields we spread chicken litter on this year won't get harvested. I mean, those are we'll plant corn there next spring. They were wheat this year. We harvested them before we applied the chicken. Another John Deere combine. Doing some endros again, so be patient with me. Here, in fact, I'm going to turn the camera around. You guys can watch the head for a minute. Okay, since I can't really read your questions right now, while I'm manually driving, I will go through the big announcement again and what's going on and why, for those of you that have joined late. So we've been running this combine this is the 8th year now, and it's been a great combine. It works really well. It is impressive on what it can handle and what it can do, but we are starting to have little issues with it all the time. Just today I've had 3 different breakdowns, all, well, relatively minor, but frustrating and setbacks nonetheless. I had a linkage break in the grain tank. I had a cutter bar break, which isn't really the combine's fault. I had issues with the fuel dosing pump for the SCR, or the particulate filter regen emissions control stuff. It's a little bit of a bigger problem. I feel like there was something else that broke, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway, so when the dealer was out this afternoon to look at that fuel dosing pump and decided it needs a new one, and I said I'd rather have my new combine. So tomorrow they're bringing our brand new S780 out, and we're going to run that. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm excited about it. It's brand new. I think it's a 21 model year S780. It's just a series newer than what this one is. This combine has a little over 2,600 engine hours on it now, and it's time for an upgrade. We typically run a combine for 7 years. This is the 8th year. We actually put our name on a new one in July and thought we were going to get it in September, early September. That didn't happen. Then they told us it would be the end of October. And then last week I got a text with a picture of it sitting at the dealer saying they had it. So that is exciting, and we're gonna get it tomorrow, put it to work, which will be awesome. We're not gonna make it back to the grain cart. Ain't no way doing these underrows back here. Oh well. That's the river right there. The river we irrigate out of. Ended up putting concave inserts in. Help with the pods. Yeah, I'm sure that would help. I don't have any inserts. I could probably get some, but like I said, the round bars that I put in here. The reason I bought the convex concaves to start with a couple years ago is because these round bars are wore out. They're flat spotted. They need replaced. So I replaced them with something different. I kept them because I knew that if I liked the convex concaves, I was going to keep them. If I didn't like them, I'd send them with the combine when we traded it in. I do like them, so we're keeping them. So that's why we put these round bars back in, because we knew we were getting a new combine, and I thought I would have it before I needed them. I was wrong. Some of you guys are pretty dang good detectives, because when I posted that video of us changing the concaves, I got a lot of questions about why aren't you running your convex concaves or your aftermarket concaves. And then somebody went on our dealer's website and found this combine listed in their used equipment stuff. Figured it out. I wasn't quite ready to make that announcement, but yeah, you were right. I don't know who it was, but... let's see. I may have missed some comments. If I missed yours, I apologize. Did you get the improved lighting package? Yes, we got the LED lights, extremity lights, the top of the line lighting package. That is one thing about some of the equipment that we run. We typically get it on the higher end of stuff. Most of the time it's a performance thing, and we buy the better performing machines. Occasionally it's a comfort thing as well, and just it's got leather seats in it. So does this one. It costs like $2,000 for leather seats. It'll be okay. Let's see. What goodies did you add on to the 780? All right, well, let's see if I can remember. For the most part, it's standard stuff with, you know, things that most combines would get ordered with. Maybe not standard, but things that they would get ordered with most of the time. We did get the Combine Advisor package, like I said, that'll have the cameras to help adjust itself and optimize the machine. It's got the premium cab, it's got the premium leather seat, it's got LED lights, it has the extended wear packages, both the threshing elements, concaves, and the unloading auger system is extended wear. It has the power fold grain tank covers just like this one does. 650 duals on the front. It's got the 750 big white single tires on the back. 4-wheel drive. What else? I believe we got the general purpose chafer and sieve because I run an 8-row corn head and capacity is not a huge factor, especially in corn, so I wanted something that would do a better job in our wheat, and I feel like that will do it. Other options. Uh-oh, for real? No, I guess we can drive all the way to the front. Grain tank is full. See if we can do it without spilling any. Alright. This is the one round in the field where it would be nice to have an operator. But I don't. Anyway, I think that's what we got. I don't know if there's anything else or not. We'll go over it when we get it tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow, but we'll go over it at some point. I'll give you a walk around. Are you getting a new corn or Draper head? So we are getting a new Draper with it. And it's actually the new Deere Drapers. It is not a 740 FD. It is an RD40F, which is the new heads that they released when they released the X Series combines. So I am pretty excited about that. The Draper is not in yet, so we will not be getting that tomorrow. We are going to make it work with the current head that we have, our 640 FD that I'm running right now. We'll see. I don't know when it's coming. When it does, we'll get it. And whether that means yet this fall or wait until next year and run it for wheat for the first time, I don't know. What did you have to give per hour for the trade? I have no idea. So per hour on the new one means nothing because the starting costs are not the same. I did analyze and go through what we paid for this machine, our S680, and compared that, you know, the initial cost minus the trade-in value, and then figured out a cost per acre on that. We have put, as of right now, 25,310 acres on this combine in 7.5 years. So it's covered some ground. And if you take the purchase price minus the trade-in value and figure that out on a per acre basis, it's reasonable. I don't remember the exact numbers off the top of my head, but we've always kind of, as a rule of thumb, used the $15 an acre for equipment costs for harvest or combine costs, and we're well under that in our cost to run this combine over its lifetime. The new one, it costs what it costs, but it might be worth more in trade-in time, so you can't really say the difference between the new one and this one's cost per acre, because that's not a fair comparison. So we'll figure that out, you know, 7 years from now, probably. Thought you would get a new Haggy sprayer. Yeah, I would love to get a new Haggy sprayer, but honestly, there's nothing wrong with our sprayer now, and it's the lowest hour piece of equipment that we have on the farm. It's the least need for an upgrade right now, so not that. How do you find time to work and family time? Well, last week we weren't in the fields, and I spent a lot of time with my boys, and I had them yesterday for a while, so it's hard. like today, I'm not going to see them tonight probably. I always try and get them off in the morning and wake them up and get to see boys. But see them in bed, and it is what it is. But this is a very seasonal thing, right? So yeah, I'm busy all the time, but I'm not so busy in the summer I can't go home at 6 o'clock and spend time with my family in the evenings. Or, you know, in the winter I try and leave by 5 every day. Or, you know, I don't work weekends unless we're in the fields and stuff. So it's not that hard. Just at certain times of the year when it is hard. But that's when you get Saturdays, or you get, you know, times when they're not at school, my wife's not working, and she can bring them out for a ride. So how big is the new Draper? 40 foot. So we're not really upgrading capacity or size with the new combine. Uh-oh, I might have a rider. So we're not upgrading size-wise. It is a series newer. We're gaining 8 years, 7-8 years in capacity upgrade. This is an S680. It is a Class 8 combine. One is an S780. It is a Class 8 combine. They're identical engines and horsepower. The machines themselves are pretty much the same. The big upgrade on it is technology side of stuff. It's got a whole different cab layout. The command center, the screen is going to be different. It's Gen 4 command center, and some of its capabilities are different. But from a capacity, I don't think it's going to be that much of a change. And we're not really looking to go faster. We don't really need to. Cool, you got a different combine. At least I know what color it is best. Yeah. I don't know how far behind I am. Let's see. 4:25. Oh, about 10 minutes. Think you'll get demoted from the combine seat for a while. You know, I kind of wonder about that. But I have a feeling that my dad's going to take one look at the cab and the computer and the new handle here, because it's different on the new combine, and he's going to be like, no, I'm not running this. So I don't know that I am going to get demoted. Jack's getting in. We'll see if he wants to be on camera.
Are the beans getting better?
No, they're getting worse. In fact, we got yield monitor issues again. I gotta restart the combine. We're live on YouTube, Jack.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Sit in the corner, don't swear.
You don't swear, buddy. You can say whatever you want. Betting you were cleaning beans out of your shoes while you were looking at the winch. I am still cleaning beans out of my shoes. I haven't done it yet. Why not a tri-bind combine? Okay, I'm going to answer this one in a second. So on top of all the other issues that I've been having with this, I've been having yield monitor issues where every few hours it all of a sudden reads about 60% of what it's actually yielding. Like it just changes all of a sudden. And I have to shut the combine down and restart it. And then it works fine for a while. And it just started doing that, I just noticed. So we're gonna shut it down and restart and go again. Anyway, tri-bind. So if you don't know what a tri-bind is, Google it. Basically, some guy in Indiana here about, I don't know, 8-10 years ago invented this combine where he kind of married a grain cart and a combine together. And it was an articulated deal that had like 1,000 bushel grain tank on the back end of it. I don't know if they make them anymore. It was a cool concept, but I don't think it ever took off. So, yeah, I wouldn't buy one anyway because there's no dealers around to get parts from.
It's a lot of weight to push around.
It is a lot of weight. So the thing about them is, though, like, a lot of these guys are running 16-row heads now, right? And I know we're still running an 8-row, but if you had a 16-row corn head, in my mind, even if you're running a grain cart and you're going to unload on the go, at some point, you have to be able to get all the way from one end of the field to the other to make a hole, right? Because you can't stick the auger out and unload on the go where there's corn right next to you. So if that's the case, how do you get from one end of the field to the other with a 16-row corn head if I can't do it with an 8-row, if I can't make a full round? And I can't make a full round in most of our fields if the corn is halfway decent. So either you've got to cut a big hole in the middle of the field so you can get a grain cart next to you and don't standing still, or you have 1,000 bushel grain tank. which is where that tri-bind would come in awfully handy, I think. I can see the use for it. Alright.
They get drier?
They're not. We're still running in the 15s. Yeah, Ken, 8RX or an 8RT. I still really want to buy a tractor. It's still on the radar, but combine is a bigger need. So combine is something that we've got on more of a regular replacement schedule. Like, it's gonna get replaced about every 7 years, no matter what, because it's too important of a machine. We put too many hours on it. It's too high wear of a thing where we're running acres and bushels through it, and the maintenance costs get too high after that amount of time for us, and it's just not as reliable. And so this was going to happen at this time, whether we were looking at a tractor or not. We're not currently looking at a tractor. If we get through the fall and yields are still as good or better than we thought they were going to be, prices are good, we get our inputs bought reasonably for next year, maybe we'll start looking at a tractor. I'm not going to guarantee that or speculate, but I would like to, let's put it that way.
Is there any water out in the low spot?
I don't know. I mean, we got beans all the way through
Yeah,
it, so we got a big low spot over here that if you go back to my irrigation videos from last year, you'll see it. It's full of water a lot, but we had tiled it, and there's beans all the way through it this year. That's good. Jack and Phil on camera the same day. Holy cow, they're excited, Jack.
What?
Phil was on camera earlier when I was in the grain cart digging the beans out, and they've never seen Phil before, and now they got you and him, and they're all excited. Can't believe that no one made a combine that can unload from both sides. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It seems like it might be useful, but even then, if you're running a 16-year-old head, you still got to get through the middle, and there's corn on both sides at some point. So I have a wood miser for 20 years. Love watching your dad in the saw and lumber. Yeah, that's cool. He enjoys doing that too. He's been tongue and grooving some boards for a ceiling in his basement here recently. Check out the Trippy Farmer. Yeah, I've heard that. Oh, cool. We're caught up. All right. We're well over an hour into this, so I'm going to end this live stream here pretty quick, guys. If you got any more questions, get them in quick. Congrats on your new acquisition. Let's hope the problem you had today won't happen again. Thanks. Yep, I would like to finish today with this combine on a good note. Your tar spot on some of your corn with crop dusting would have helped late. Yes, I already addressed this. I don't know if you're the same one that asked the question or not, but yeah, spraying a fungicide on the corn would absolutely have helped with the tar spot. We did do some of that. We used a Haggy instead of a crop duster, and it did help tremendously. We'll learn more when we get into some more corn, but yeah, spraying a fungicide would have been a very smart thing to do this year. Update on the F12 restoration project. Standstill. Jack, when are we going to work on that?
When it gets cold.
When it gets cold, there you go. See, I was really hoping that new combine wouldn't come until after harvest, and then I wouldn't have to clean a combine this winter, and it would free up so much time. But we're going to get it dirty, so we're going to have to clean it. Farm track? Yeah, all you guys asking that. Thank you for the live stream. Are you in the field that you irrigate? Yes, we are in the field that we irrigate. Watch tomorrow's video for more on that. 2 days from now, you'll see the new combine in action. Check Instagram tomorrow. Follow me there at Borderview Farms if you haven't already. One more thing before I go, guys. I am currently sitting at about 18,300-ish subscribers, maybe a little over that. I would love to get to 20,000 by the end of the year. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Hit that share button for me if you really enjoying the content. All those beeps you hear, that's that fuel dosing thing telling me that it's bad. Anyway, help me get to 20,000 by the end of the year. We can do it. I know we can. It's middle of October. That's only like 1,700 more subscribers. So let's do that. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate you watching, subscribing, asking questions. We will do more live streams, maybe even the end of this week from the new combine, assuming it's not raining, of course. But it's going to be a good one. Check it out. See you guys. Okay.